Welcome back, mystery seekers. Tonight we're diving into the shadows of one of the most chilling true crime stories to ever unfold, the Long Island beach murders. Over decades, the whispers of an unidentified predator have left an indelible mark on families, investigators, and the community. This is not just a story about loss, but a testament to the relentless pursuit of justice. Prepare yourself for a journey into darkness, where every clue, every shadow, and every twist will keep you questioning what lies beneath the surface. Stay with us as we unravel the secrets behind these haunting cases and explore the resilience of those who seek the truth. If you're ready to uncover the chilling depths of this case, hit play and step into the unknown. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. The truth is waiting. Let's find it together.
The 1990s marked the beginning of a chilling saga along the tranquil shores of Long Island. In April 1996, the peace of Fire Island was shattered when a pair of legs, carefully wrapped in plastic, were discovered washed ashore. This grim find became the first piece of evidence in a series of murders that would haunt investigators for decades. The victim, known only as Fire Island Jane Doe, symbolized the start of a mystery that would unearth horrors beyond comprehension. However, this darkness had deeper roots. In November 1993, the quiet town of Southampton witnessed its own nightmare. The remains of a woman, later identified as one of the earliest victims, surfaced. This discovery hinted at a pattern, a calculated brutality lurking just beneath the surface of the community's serene facade. As investigators dug deeper, a terrifying pattern emerged. Over 3 decades, the unidentified predator appeared to target vulnerable individuals, many of whom were last seen in isolated areas before vanishing without a trace. The case took a grim turn as dismembered remains surfaced in remote spots, each discovery painting a portrait of calculated horror and methodical precision. Each victim's story, though fragmented, revealed a chilling commonality, an unseen force exploiting trust and opportunity. The decades-long investigation would eventually lead authorities to a suspect. But the path to identifying this individual was fraught with missteps, dead ends, and a haunting sense of frustration. Early indications suggested the perpetrator may have lived a double life, appearing ordinary to neighbors and colleagues while harboring dark secrets. This dichotomy of normalcy on the surface and sinister intent beneath kept the community and investigators in the grip of fear. These cases highlight not only the persistence of evil, but also the resilience of those left behind to seek justice. Families of the victims, advocates, and law enforcement continued to push for answers despite the mounting challenges. Each discovery brought new questions. How did the predator remain hidden for so long? What drove this individual to commit such heinous acts? And why did it take decades to uncover the threads linking these murders? This series will take you deep into the shadows of the Long Island beach murders, exploring the lives affected, the relentless pursuit of justice, and the harrowing truths uncovered along the way. Who was responsible for these heinous acts? What motivated such calculated cruelty? And how did the darkness persist for so long, hiding in plain sight? Join us as we uncover the layers of this haunting case. Each episode brings you closer to understanding the chilling depths of human nature and the enduring resilience of those who seek the truth. This is a journey into the heart of true crime, where every detail matters, and the search for answers never ends. The first known victim, Sandra Costilla. Sandra Costilla's life was a story of dreams and perseverance. At 28 years old, she had left her home in Trinidad and Tobago to build a better future in New York City. The bustling streets of the city were a far cry from the serene shores of her homeland, but Sandra embraced the challenge. She was known for her vibrant personality and her determination to succeed in a city
where ambition was the currency. November 19th, 1993, the fateful night. It was a cold evening in November when Sandra was last seen. The streets were alive with the hum of activity, yet her path led her to a quieter corner of the city. Accounts suggest she may have been heading home, or perhaps meeting someone she trusted. What she didn't know was that her journey would end in the dense woods of North Sea, far from the lights and life of New York City. As she navigated the city's labyrinth, a figure entered her orbit. Hypothetically, and emphasizing that this is purely speculative, this individual might have seemed unremarkable at first, the kind of person who blended into the crowd. Perhaps they offered her a ride, or struck up a conversation that disarmed her. Sandra, known for her kind heart, might have accepted the offer, unaware of the predator lurking beneath the surface. The drive to darkness. The hypothetical scenario, emphasizing that this is a speculative reconstruction, begins with Sandra entering a vehicle, possibly under the pretense of a friendly gesture or a necessary errand. As the car moved farther from the city, unease might have crept in. The glittering skyline gave way to darkened roads, and the vibrant pulse of the city faded into a foreboding silence. The driver, calm and composed, could have used charm or manipulation to keep Sandra at ease. But as the vehicle turned onto a secluded path leading to the wooded area of North Sea, the realization of danger might have set in. The quiet surroundings were suffocating, the night cloaked in an oppressive stillness that amplified every small sound. The woods of North Sea. Once in the woods, the predator's demeanor might have shifted. What began as a facade of normalcy could have given way to an unsettling intensity. Sandra, now isolated and vulnerable, might have pleaded for her life, her voice echoing through the trees. The predator, driven by a dark compulsion, carried out their heinous act with cold calculation. Sandra's body was left in the dense woods, her life extinguished, but her story far from over. When her remains were discovered by hunters, the area's serenity was shattered, replaced by the chilling weight of her tragedy. A trail of clues. Years later, forensic evidence would connect Sandra's murder to a larger, more sinister pattern. DNA from hair found on her body linked her death to a suspect who had evaded detection for decades. While this connection is based on confirmed evidence, the sequence of events described earlier remains a speculative reconstruction, emphasizing the chilling possibilities surrounding her case. This transformed Sandra's story from an isolated tragedy to the starting point of an intricate web of violence, the legacy of Sandra Costilla. Sandra Costilla's story is a stark reminder of the fragility of trust and the darkness that can hide in plain sight. As the first known victim in a series of chilling murders, her case serves as a haunting introduction to the horrors that followed. It is crucial to note that the events described are speculative reconstructions based on available evidence, intended to provide a narrative framework for understanding the broader context. This series will explore not only Sandra's life and untimely death, but also the broader context of the Long Island Beach murders, delving into the methods, motives, and mistakes that allowed a predator to operate undetected for so long.